Welcome back to our Colorado BDR adventure. In this episode, we will go over 4 passes and visit a ghost town before settling in next to a creek for the night. Just wonderful. Well, good morning. It's the next day of our trip. We're going to the area around Silverton today. Part of the road we're on is the old railroad grade. It was the original way to get around to all these little mining towns in this area. Part of the old mine workings right there. A lot of the silver mines in this area went bust when the government changed from the silver backing the paper dollar bills to gold. And then when they switched to gold, they weren't buying the silver, so the mines basically shut down and they had to start looking for gold. We are making a stop at the Eidorado mine Overlook before continuing on. Boy, I can't imagine putting this road through here. Just incredible. Pretty amazing how many mines were in this area. The signage says there were 40. And you can see all the tailing piles across the valley. And in front looks like a little railroad trestle for a narrow gauge railroad. We are leaving the Eidorado mine and headed for Corkscrew Pass. Definitely need to pay attention on this road. At least in this section, it is just amazing. Okay, we're on Corkscrew Gulch. 4x4 area. We are now headed up Corkscrew Pass. Oh, this is great.
Are we coming down the same way? Negative. We're going to continue over the top, go on the Hurricane, up by Hurricane Mountain, Hurricane Ridge, and then we're going to head over towards California Gulch.
Tight turn. Gorgeous view. Well, and switch back. Looks like 12,194. This is gorgeous. Haven't been up here this tall, this high, I guess. So I hear you guys talking about transmission. These are vehicles. Okay. I can definitely tell I'm at 12,300 feet or whatever it is, because I'm breathing hard walking up this little hill.
The reason this hasn't filled in here is because they with this temperature, your radio is not overheating.
Okay, we're heading down the backside of Corkscrew. The backside of Corkscrew Pass leads down and then up to the top of Hurricane Pass.
Okay, we've got 2 side-by-sides coming up at us here. They waved me through. They stopped. They got right away.
Ooh, man, look at that road. Not the one we're going to be on off to the right. We're going up the hill. We have started the uphill climb to Hurricane Pass. There's an old mine workings right there. Amazing how well preserved the wood is up here. Wait for these guys to come down off the hill, off the pass.
Okay, the guy in the third one, he's waved us up, he's on top.
And we're at the top of Hurricane Pass. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at that view. And the wind is howling up here. And there's lots of snow. Hurricane Pass, 12,730 feet is what the sign says. And there's the lake down there. Okay, we're heading down off of Hurricane Pass.
The hikers said they started from Engineer Pass. How far away that is?
It is a short downhill run from the top of Hurricane Pass to the start of the uphill climb to California Pass. This is way chewed up. California Pass, 12,960 feet. Okay, we're just leaving the top of California Pass, heading down the hill.
Did you say the name of this valley was, Frenchie? This is California Gulch. You must feel right at home, you and Gino and Kurt. I always envisioned the gulch being a little bit smaller. This looks like a glacially formed gulch. I would say probably it had something to do with 12,000 years ago, the mini ice age we had. I would say it probably was, formed by glaciers.
Come through there?
What?
Did you guys come through there?
Yeah,
All right.
some tight turns, but you should be fine.
Good deal.
And that road on the side hill over there, we're going to be taking that tomorrow. Frisco Mines. Oh, looks like they got a couple of new buildings up there, as well as some rundown ones. And it's for sale. Hey Frenchie, would they work the mines in the winter?
A lot they would, but some they couldn't. That's why when the railroad got into here, they were able to keep doing it because they had a way then to get ore and supplies in and out. Well, the Duncan house, as we crossed the bridge at that first building on the right-hand side there. Up a little bit. There's a parking area down here as well.
There are lots of people here at Animas Forks. Lots of old buildings. Leftover mine workings. More mine workings. This is the William Duncan house. Let's go inside, take a look. There's definitely a nice view out that set of windows. We will be going that way tomorrow. Okay, we are leaving Animas Forks. And I think we're headed back to our campground. Actually, that looks like leftover avalanche. The way the hillside is up above us and the debris field in the stream.
This deforestation on our left here looks like maybe the avalanche came from the other side of the mountain. Probably, yes. We might as well wait. There's side-by-side and a group of motorcycles coming up behind us. Yeah, well, there's a whole group of full-size vehicles coming up. I can't see them now. They're around the corner. But they were coming up. I'll get out and take a peek.
It's 3:09 and rush hour has started.
No, I'd say we wait. Let them go by. Oh, the ones behind you, yeah. Well, then you wait around. Looks like if I get out, I need to... Side by side, going your way. Okie dokie.
And it looks like we're going to be on this graded road for a bunch of miles. And we're going to stop here. And we're back on pavement. And headed for Silverton. And welcome to downtown Silverton. And if you want to rent a side-by-side, that's the place to go. We are out of Silverton. And all the aspens are turning yellow. Good morning. It's about 32 degrees out. Starting our day's adventures. I think we're going to Lake City via Cinnamon Pass. So looking forward to another good day. That's an impressive foundation up on the side of that hill, probably for the stamping mill. We are working our way back up to Animas Forks. Looks like another mine down there in the valley. Wouldn't mind coming back into this area and running the route from the other direction, so I can see what I missed going downhill and the different point of view it would give me. There's a tailing pile. For those of you that don't know, tailings are the unwanted material that they dig out of the mine. There were a lot of mine workings I did not notice on the way down yesterday. Ooh, side by side. The wrecked side by side was not there yesterday when we came down from Animas Forks. Okay, we are done backtracking. And now we're going up on the National Backcountry Byway towards Cinnamon Pass, Engineer Pass, Cinnamon Pass, and Animas Forks to the left. We were at Animas Forks yesterday. Engineer Pass and Cinnamon Pass. Cinnamon Pass is a tight right turn.
It's a tight one.
Yep, complete with waterfall.
You make the right, going up towards the bank, and swing wide, there's a hole there.
Yeah, a little ground squirrel. Watch out, little guy. I hope you moved.
So the first one stopped because she was having trouble going around the cars.
Definitely need to be paying attention up here and not let your mind wander.
I'm almost here to the top. If you guys want to stop and get a picture here at the top.
This is the way we came up Cinnamon Pass. Up through that valley. Boy, is that pretty. And we're going to be going down this way. Just gorgeous up here. A little bit chilly, a little bit windy. And Cinnamon Pass is 12,640 feet. Okay, now we are heading down off of Cinnamon Pass, heading for Lake City.
I'll let them know that you guys are behind me.
Nice view. Oh, we're in a landslide area again. Or I should say avalanche area. You can tell because all the trees are down on the opposite side. Probably swept right down off the hill here and right across the valley. Well, we're continuing down towards Lake City.
How long to camp? Oh, to camp? That's going to be probably around 3 or 4.5 minutes.
Boy, those Aspen's lovely. Ooh, nice old building. Drops through this little grove of aspens. Yeah, sure is pretty through here.
I gave the motorcyclist 2 of them coming up at you. Big horns on the left here. One's grazing behind the tree, and I think dad or mom, and anyhow they went up the side a little bit.
Tricky spot to take a photo and also watch the road.
Yeah, it definitely is, yeah. We got a Toyota 4Runner coming up. He waved me down, okay.
Definitely a pretty valley.
It's Lake San Cristobal on right there.
The dirt road you mentioned, is that BLM land?
It's either BLM or Forest Service. The soda and fountain shop, just like the second building from the corner there.
Visiting Lake City briefly.
Suggest we head to the National Forest and then find a camp spot there.
Okie dokie.
Okay, I see a road up to a mine on the left, unless you think we're too high to camp. We're 11,000 feet and haven't hit the pass yet. Does anybody want to camp at this altitude? If you think we can make it over the pass, I'd say we go another 12, 15 minutes. There's a camping sign here, but we're almost at the pass. Let's keep going, I guess. Oh yeah, there's lots of campers out there already. We have to go up to the mine. But pass that road, turn off there.
Okay, so, well, we'll go that way then.
Here's the spot. So we passed the BDR route. Are we deciding to go back?
Gorgeous view. Oh yeah! Look at all those mountains out there.
Deer Lakes is, well, there's lakes before 4 miles, but I see Deer Lakes in 4 miles.
Time to search for a campground. That lake looks pretty nice.
Guy found a good spot on the right. Would have been good for us. Anyway, Deer Lakes camping trailers to the left. Send Miner in to check it out.
I don't think he's seen where we're at. He's behind us. Hang on.
I'm going to take a run up.
Okay.
I'm checking out a possible campground area. It's hard to find a site that is large enough for the 6 of us.
I was seeing those. They're pretty small. But they are designated.
I'm at Deer Lake, and there are lots of sites available. It's a pay for camping. Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's Frenchie. I've got you, Larry.
So I found a big open field near a hunter's camp, but it's at 10,006, and that's kind of high for what Miner and Kurt were saying.
No, well, the further north, northeast that we go, the lower elevation we're going to have from what just visually looking at it, and that'll get us lower.
We are continuing our search for the right campground. Another old building.
Just getting here now, so we'll continue on.
Yep, you'll see it along the side of the road on the right-hand side. Big old circle, enough to accommodate all our vehicles.
Where Frenchie and Tina were parked was one of the possible campsites that Bruce found. He's out scouting way ahead of us. We found a really nice campsite right next to a stream. In the next video, we will wander through some narrow canyons and broad valleys on our way to Los Pinos Pass and then on to Pitkin. From there, it is up to the Alpine Tunnel before finding a campsite for the night. To be notified of future videos, be sure to tap the subscribe button.